Archangel Michael says, this message has reached you by divine order, not by accident. A spiritual force has tried to block this warning, but it broke through because the heavens insisted your eyes must see it. Tonight, a woman is doing black magic on you, and you must say this prayer immediately or risk the door of protection closing. Something unseen has been circling your life, causing strange delays, heavy energy, emotional breakdowns, and strange dreams. You've noticed things going wrong at the last minute, sudden losses, missed opportunities, unexplained arguments. It's not random. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, this woman is not unknown to you. She pretends to be harmless, but deep inside, her jealousy has turned into a wicked obsession. Her heart is dark, and her soul is aligned with something that whispers to her in the night. She once watched your life glow from a distance, smiling with admiration. But that smile rotted into bitterness when she realized you were being chosen for greatness. Her rituals began with whispers, but now, candles burn and objects linked to you are placed in circles she should never have drawn. Type Amen to get blessing 244. You are not crazy for sensing something is wrong. That heaviness when you walk into your room, the pressure on your chest when you sleep, the way things fall apart after speaking with her, it's spiritual warfare. Her spells are meant to keep your blessings tangled and your spirit drained. But God is sounding the alarm. This is not a normal moment, it is a supernatural intervention. You are being instructed to speak light, speak power, and speak the sacred words below with your whole heart. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Say this prayer aloud immediately. Divine light that guards my destiny. Surround me now in walls of fire that no spell can pass. Archangel Michael, cut every cord tied to me through darkness. Let every whisper spoken against my name turn to dust. Where her hands have drawn evil, may heaven's hand erase it. I reject her spirits. I return to sender all that does not belong to me. Type Amen to get blessing 559. Now breathe. You may feel warmth over your body or tingles through your skin. That is the divine fire burning away her mark. Keep reading, because the message is not over. The spiritual realm is still watching. She tried to invade your home spiritually. That's why you sometimes feel eyes watching you, even in silence. She has buried something linked to you, perhaps your photo, hair, or even your handwriting. She uses it as an anchor to channel blockages toward you. But Archangel Michael has now located it. Her altar is shaking. Her voice is beginning to stutter. Her power is unraveling. Type Amen to get blessing 381. This woman is connected to someone close to you, through family, a friend group, or an old circle. You may have dreamed of snakes, spiders, or shadows lately. These were not just dreams, they were spiritual signals trying to wake you up. Heaven has decided, enough is enough. You have suffered long under invisible battles. Today marks the beginning of reversal, but only if you act with power and faith. Say this second prayer. Holy flame of truth, reveal every disguise around me. Let all faces behind masks be exposed before my eyes. I break every curse, every word spell, every wicked chant used against me. Type Amen to get blessing 997. I declare I am covered by divine armor, and no weapon from witchcraft shall prosper. I seal my name in light. I seal my house in fire. I seal my path in power. By the might of Archangel Michael, I reverse this evil back to its root. As you speak these words, chains in the spirit realm are breaking. She will feel it. You may even get a message or unexpected call from her soon. Don't answer. She will pretend all is well. But inside, she will know she's being exposed. Type Amen to get blessing 420. Her energy will begin to panic. You'll notice confusion on her face when you see her next, or hear her name. She may try to act extra friendly. Do not fall for it. She is watching, waiting to see if her spells still hold. She used black salt, mirrors, and whispered your name into things that should never be touched. But her greatest mistake was underestimating your spiritual protection. She never thought heaven would fight for you like this. Now she knows. Type Amen to get blessing 777. From tonight forward, you must follow these spiritual instructions. 1. Do not eat or drink anything she gives you. 2. Do not allow her access to your space, not even for a visit. 3. Burn sage or bay leaves in your room for the next 3 nights. If you feel a headache or a heaviness while doing so, that means the ritual is working. She had cursed your environment and even tried to cloud your decisions. But she didn't expect the angels to step in this violently. Type Amen to get blessing 601. Archangel Michael says, she will receive back everything she sent. Not by your hand, but by divine order. She cannot undo what is written in heaven's law. Justice is now active. You may feel emotional over the next 48 hours. That is your spirit cleansing from her energy. Let it out, cry, sleep, speak power, and do not contact her under any circumstance. Say this final prayer of sealing. I now cut all psychic cords that were attached to me by force. I now close every portal she opened toward me. I walk in the light, and the light walks with me. I am untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If anything breaks around you or if animals act strange, it is because her curse is shattering. Her protection is gone, and her secrets are being exposed to the heavens. Even her dreams are no longer safe. She will begin to face chaos in her own life as a result. That's not your concern, focus only on protecting your light. The spell has ended, but her jealousy is still alive. Stay covered. Type Amen to get blessing 744. Do not doubt what you feel. Trust your inner knowing. This is not the time for logic, this is a spiritual matter. She has done this before to others, but you are the first to receive divine retaliation. Archangel Michael says, You must wear something white or silver this week, it carries reflective protection. You must sleep with a glass of water by your bed, it absorbs any lingering energy and should be poured out in the morning. Type Amen to get blessing 525. You were chosen to receive this message because heaven sees you as worthy of defense. They have watched you cry in silence, struggle in confusion, and search for answers when none made sense. Now the truth is here. Do not be afraid. Her power is limited, and yours is limitless when you are spiritually alert. You are not alone. You never were. Say these words tonight before bed. Every energy not from the divine, leave my home. Every presence that watches with harm, be blinded now. I sleep in protection. I rise in power. I claim my peace. Type Amen to get blessing 888. She will soon be exposed. In public, someone may mention her name in a strange context. Pay attention. The signs are lining up. One person will confess something about her that changes your view forever. Her dark work is being reported to Heaven's council. Her name is under divine judgment. And you are under protection that no force of darkness can undo. Archangel Michael says, your freedom has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 639. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Her mirror has cracked. The altar she used to harm you is now marked with the energy of reversal. That vibration she depended on to drain your fortune, your sleep, your clarity, it's being dissolved with every breath you take in awareness of the truth. Tonight, heaven has locked her access to your aura. She can try all she wants, but her chants will echo in silence. She will soon panic when her usual tricks start failing her. Type Amen to get blessing 417. She will visit someone else for stronger black magic. But it won't work. You are already spiritually protected. Anyone who attempts to attach their will to your life from this moment forward will encounter severe backlash. You may experience sudden flashes of memory, moments with her that now feel eerie in hindsight. That's the spirit world showing you where she began this. Pay close attention. Even her words back then were coded in jealousy and deceit. Type Amen to get blessing 292. You are now in the reversal zone. What once worked against you is now turning into fuel for your elevation. Don't be surprised if your energy starts returning fast. You may even receive blessings that were delayed for months or years, because the blockage is broken. But stay disciplined. Do not speak her name too much. Do not entertain conversations about her with people who may still be under her charm. Keep your energy sealed and sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 684. If your technology starts acting up, if lights flicker, if messages glitch, that is your confirmation. Her power is reacting violently to being disconnected from your field. Don't fear it. Laugh if you must. Her game is over. Archangel Michael says, speak your truth when the moment comes. One person will come to you for the truth. Say only what's necessary. Her exposure will happen without you lifting a finger. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Watch her presence slowly fade from circles you once shared. The people she manipulated are starting to see through her disguise. What she used to silence others will now turn on her. The snake is beginning to bite its own tail. If you experience vivid dreams tonight, write them down. They may contain divine codes or spiritual instructions about how to fully reclaim your energy. One symbol will appear repeatedly. That's your next clue. Type Amen to get blessing 762. You were under her shadow longer than you realized. But now that you've opened your eyes, she cannot reattach. She used your kindness as her entry point, your openness as her spiritual access. That door is now bolted shut. Be careful who you trust with your emotions for the next 7 days. The enemy is weak, but still tries through deception. Say this aloud daily. No false voice shall enter my life. No smiling traitor shall gain my trust. I walk with divine intuition. I see beyond illusion. Type Amen to get blessing 911. Archangel Michael says, her punishment has already begun. The tears she caused you will now find her. The nights she sent shadows into your room, those same shadows are returning to her bed. You don't need to seek revenge. The heavens have already written it. Do not speak to her again. Not by message, not by call, not even through mutual friends. If she says she's changed, know that she's only trying to restore a spiritual cord that was just severed. Type Amen to get blessing 366. From this night forward, wear something black when you step outside. It will absorb what little energy she tries to send from a distance. Keep a silver coin in your bag or pocket. It deflects unwanted psychic attacks. An old woman from your bloodline is watching over you now. This ancestor has broken similar curses before. Her spirit has returned to help you win this battle. You may feel her presence near mirrors, wind chimes, or during your evening baths. Type Amen to get blessing 510. You must not be afraid of the spiritual world anymore. You are more powerful than anything she can conjure. You are aligned with truth, and truth always outlasts the lie. When you feel low, repeat this silently. My soul is ancient. My light is eternal. No darkness can ever keep me buried. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Tonight is your awakening. The war is not just around you, it's in your bloodline. You have been chosen to break not just this spell, but a series of dark rituals tied to generations past. She awakened the divine warrior in you. The moon tonight carries a rare energy. If you can, sit beneath it and speak these final words under your breath. I rise with the light. No curse form shall bind me. I am free. And so it is. Type Amen to get blessing 399. Archangel Michael says, you will now begin to see proof. The fog will lift. People will apologize. Signs will appear. Money will begin to flow again. And that woman will vanish from your story without a trace. She will fear you. Not for revenge, but for your awakening. Because you now know exactly who she is. And the divine knows exactly what to do next. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Your next 72 hours will feel lighter, different, more electric. You'll smile without knowing why. It's because your soul is dancing in freedom. That heavy chain that was wrapped around your spirit, it's gone. And now you are rising. You are restored. You are untouchable. She may still try, but her power has been stripped. Each attempt she makes now will only return faster to her doorstep. The spirits she called upon are no longer answering her, they have turned their backs because your light has overpowered their contract. Her allies, those who encouraged her or turned a blind eye, are now caught in the same net. They laughed when you fell. But what's coming will make them weep in confusion and fear. The chain of judgment has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 884. A sudden silence will fall around her life. Her name will no longer be celebrated in the circles where she plotted. Those she manipulated will feel strange being near her now. They won't understand why, but something about her will repel them. Don't return to the spaces where you were once cursed. The energy is shifting you into new rooms, new paths, new protection. What's behind is ashes. What's ahead is destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 642. Archangel Michael says, you are not meant to walk the same path anymore. The separation you felt from certain people was a divine redirection. Some doors didn't close, they were slammed shut by angels protecting you from a poisonous cycle. She wanted to copy your light. She tried to drain it, mimic it, distort it. But light cannot be stolen. It can only be dimmed temporarily, but never destroyed. Type Amen to get blessing 203. You are now stepping into a new frequency. Don't be surprised if your body starts rejecting certain foods, music, people, or environments. That's your energy field calibrating after spiritual poisoning. Honor that. Rest. Breathe deeply. Over the next 7 days, signs will come in strange but powerful ways. A child might stare at you longer. A dog may follow you. You may see your birth time repeatedly. These are confirmations. Heaven is realigning your timeline. Type Amen to get blessing 888. She once smiled as she watched your plans crumble. She celebrated in silence as opportunities vanished from your life. But now, the same silence surrounds her as her own world begins to collapse. The truth about her is about to reach ears that matter. People who once defended her will now speak against her. Her words will no longer hold weight. Her energy will no longer blend with yours. Type Amen to get blessing 721. You will soon feel peace where anxiety used to live. That is proof the spell has broken. You are returning to your original self, before envy tainted your aura, before darkness walked beside you without permission. She used your full name in rituals. That's why you felt heavy when you hear it lately. But now, say your name out loud with power. Reclaim it. Speak it into every room with pride. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Say this aloud. My name is sacred. My soul is guarded. My future is protected by forces no spell can access. Each time you speak this, her binding falls apart further. She will sense it. Her breath will catch. Her dreams will twist. Her time is ending. Type Amen to get blessing 309. Archangel Michael says, the angels have set watchmen around your sleep. You are not to fear the night anymore. Your dreams will now carry healing, visions, and clarity. She will try to enter them, but the gates are sealed. If you hear knocking in your sleep, do not open the door in your dream. That's her spirit trying to reconnect. Turn away and call on Archangel Michael within the dream space. He will fight for you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Do not share this message with just anyone. Only those whose spirits are ready will understand it. The truth here is alive. You are reading words wrapped in angelic frequency. That's why your chest feels heavy and light at the same time. The fire she sent to consume you will now warm your blessings instead. The wind she tried to send to blow you off course will now carry your prayers directly to the throne of heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 636. She wanted your voice to be silenced. But now your voice will rise. You will speak and people will feel the vibration of truth behind your words. You will no longer be misunderstood, overlooked, or attacked in secret. Say this aloud with full confidence. I am not the one to curse. I am not the one to bind. I walk with the hosts of heaven. My name is written in light. Type Amen to get blessing 370. Archangel Michael says, her spirit is screaming now. But it is too late. The prayer you said earlier has reversed centuries of darkness. You are no longer part of her narrative. And now, you are writing a new chapter. One filled with strength, clarity, power, and divine protection that never runs dry. End of Revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The shadows she sent are now bound. They no longer hover at your doorstep. What once watched you with cold silence has now retreated in fear, knowing that your awareness has awakened the highest order of protection. A spiritual lockdown has surrounded her presence. The whispers she depended on have stopped responding. The entity she once fed with offerings has returned empty and angry, blaming her for a mission failed. Type Amen to get blessing 858. You may hear things falling without explanation. Objects moving slightly. That's not to frighten you, it's her chaos unraveling. The spiritual strings she tied to you are snapping one by one, and they are making noise on their way out. Do not entertain fear. This is your cleansing. Your soul has become too light to hold the burdens she placed on you. Her cords can no longer attach because your vibration now repels everything impure. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The next phase will be silence, stillness, calm. Do not mistake it for emptiness. It is the sacred pause before breakthrough. It is the moment when all energy around you rearranges to prepare for divine acceleration. Expect a major shift. A call, a message, or a strange encounter that resets your direction completely. You may even feel yourself outgrowing an old identity. That's not confusion. That's rebirth. Type Amen to get blessing 287. Archangel Michael says, she will watch as you rise in the exact way she tried to prevent. What she tried to lock will now open wide. What she tried to delay will now speed forward with unstoppable force. This is your victory. This is your reintroduction. And most of all, this is your divine protection being made public in your life. She can't undo what heaven has approved. Type Amen to get blessing 512. You will notice old wounds healing. The people who were once cold to you will begin to treat you with unexpected warmth. It is not their doing. It is the spiritual authority returning to your aura that demands respect without words. Your face will glow. Your voice will sound different. Your footsteps will carry power. The one who tried to shrink your life will now have to witness your expansion. Type Amen to get blessing 221. She has no more access. Even if she tries again, her rituals will crumble mid-chant. The darkness she invited will now demand payment from her. And you, who were once her target, are now her reminder that light always wins. There is no need to look back. Her story ends here. Your story begins anew. Uncursed. Unbothered. Unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you feel like dancing, do it. If tears suddenly rise, let them fall. That's your body releasing what it never agreed to carry. That's your soul thanking you for fighting when you didn't even know you were in a war. Archangel Michael says, this was the last attack that would come this close. From now on, your enemies will be exposed before they even have a chance to move. Your name is under sacred security. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Say this final seal with power. I release the past. I stand in light. Every chain broken. Every shadow removed. I belong to no curse, only to purpose. And so it is. You are free. You are whole. You are covered. End of final protection. Type Amen to get blessing 333.